A product requirements document is a shared reference that explains what a product should do, why it matters, and what constraints exist. One of its most important roles is to clearly define open questions and risks so teams do not make hidden assumptions. By documenting uncertainty early, the product requirements document helps teams avoid surprises later in development. Open questions are areas where information is incomplete or decisions are still pending. In a product requirements document, these questions are explicitly written down instead of being ignored. Examples include unclear user needs, undecided features, unknown performance limits, or dependencies on external teams. Listing open questions signals that more discovery, validation, or alignment is required. Defining open questions in the product requirements document creates transparency across stakeholders. Designers, engineers, product managers, and business leaders can all see what is still unknown. This prevents different teams from filling gaps with their own assumptions, which often leads to rework and conflict later in the product lifecycle. Open questions also help prioritize research and decision-making. When questions are documented, teams can decide which ones must be answered before development starts and which can be resolved later. This supports better sprint planning and reduces the risk of blocking progress mid-build due to missing information. Risks in a product requirements document describe what could go wrong and why. These may include technical risks, business risks, usability risks, compliance risks, or delivery risks. Clearly defining risks allows teams to prepare mitigation plans instead of just reacting under pressure. Technical risks often involve system performance, scalability, integration complexity, or unknown technologies. By documenting these risks in the product requirements document, engineering teams can explore proofs of concept spikes or architectural alternatives early. This really reduces the chance of major failures late in development. Business risks focus on value and viability. These include unclear return on investment, pricing uncertainty, low user adoption, or misalignment with company strategy. Calling out these risks ensures leadership understands the potential downsides and can validate assumptions with data or market research. User experience risks are also critical to document. These may involve accessibility concerns, confusing workflows, or untested user behaviors. When these risks are visible in the product requirements document, teams can plan usability testing and feedback loops to reduce the chance of building something users do not understand or want. External dependency risks often come from third-party vendors, APIs, legal approvals, or cross-team dependencies. Documenting these risks helps teams plan buffer time, backup options, and escalation paths. This makes timelines more realistic and improves delivery predictability. Defining open questions and risks turns the product requirements document into a living document rather than a fixed contract. As questions are answered and risks are reduced, the document is updated. This keeps everyone aligned as the product evolves and new information becomes available. Ultimately, a product requirements document that clearly defines open questions and risks supports better decision-making, faster learning, and smoother execution. Instead of pretending everything is known, it embraces uncertainty in a structured way. This mindset leads to stronger products, fewer surprises, and more confident teams.